Hey guys, welcome back. This is Think Beautiful, the channel where I discuss the debacle that is Meghan Markle. In today's episode, I'd like to read you all a poem. I've been inspired by Meghan Markle and her terrible rhyming. I'm sure you've all read The Bench. My goodness, how did that even get printed? So, look, I just realized I can probably have a better crack at this. So, let's see. My poem is called The Fails and Fails of Meghan Markle. Once upon a time in LA, Tinseltown, there was a thirsty actress who had her eye on the crown. Her father had raised her, he couldn't have done better. Like when she was 11, he helped her write a stupid letter. But this greedy girl wanted something much bigger, so she decided to act and be a gold digger. Her acting career got off to a slow start. BJs and briefcases, but she couldn't land the main part. Fearing her career would go down the drain, she auditioned for Suits and became Rachel Zane. She loved the attention. She thought, this is it. She even started a website full of lame lifestyle shit. Then she dumped her first husband, sent her ring in the post, hooked up with a chef, and taught us how to cook toast. But alas, for this actress, she still wanted more, so she looked towards Britain and sharpened her claw. She used all of her contacts and hustled so hard. It's surprising she wasn't picked up by Scotland Yard. But her hard work paid off during 2016 Wimbledon and a meeting with Violet from the fashion house Ralph Lauren. It didn't take much for her to convince the poor childhood friend to set her up with the prince. I mean, seriously, a dog filter? Really? So she married the prince. All her fake friends were there in an ill fitting dress and messy bird nest hair. I mean, just look at it. It's disgusting. But the ginger was a whinger and the yank was a skank. They didn't care about service, just paychecks to bank. So they fled from their duties in the middle of the night, later ending up in LA on the so called Freedom Flight. With Oprah they sat, two ungrateful liars, making claims about titles and unconscious bias. Then came the 6-part documentary whinge fest. They tried to topple the monarchy, they gave it their best. But the people stood up and refused to agree with their victim-style narrative and requests for privacy. So she tried out a podcast, which was a train wreck when she got called an effing grifter by a Spotify exec. So she tried to copy Gwyneth and start her own goop, but she used a place name and it all turned to poop. The jam labels didn't stick, her cooking show failed the test, and her trademark was denied with a letter of protest. Staff called her a bully, a dictator in heels, told she had psycho moments, and we know how Tina Brown feels. No one would touch her. She was like kryptonite. So she showed up at a bookstore, but Oprah's ass stole the spotlight. So she crashed a red carpet, knocked back a tipple, re-wore the red dress with the inverted nipples. What else could she do? She had no real flair. Inspired by her husband's alarming baldness, she decided to invest in hair. But how does it end for our Meghan Markle? One thing's for certain. It's bound to be a debacle. Thank you guys for listening. Have a good one. Bye.